Hello everyone. Today we will see how to do scenario analysis in Excel. So let's start. This is the data we will use in this tutorial. First, what is scenario analysis? Scenario analysis help assess the impact of different assumptions on a model's results, allowing decision makers to plan for various potential situations. We will do this now. It will be more clear then. Before that, let's understand the data first. Here we can see revenue, cost, and if we subtract cost from the revenue, we will get net income or loss. There are 3 years given, and all these are forecasted. Okay, 2024, 5, and 6. We are forecasting all these years data. Here, revenue scenarios are given, cost scenarios are given. In case of revenue, three scenarios are given: best, base, and worst. Base means this is the current plan by the management. The management is hoping this will happen, but as we know, future is uncertain. If it can be better, it can be worse. So if it is better, the revenue will be improved. If it is worse, the revenue will be deteriorated. Same thing will happen to the cost also. This is the base case, this is the best case. Here the cost will be lower, and in the worst case the cost will be higher. So now uh, we will uh, dynamically uh, uh, develop this model. So for that, here let's create a drop down menu. And to create any drop down menu, we have to go data menu first, then data validation, data validation. From here we should select list, and here there will be three values: 1 comma 2 comma 3. The reason I'm giving up to three values, because here are three scenarios. So if I choose one will be shown to this will happen. So let's calculate this revenue for 2024 is equal to, we need choose function. For that, I'm double clicking on this, or you can press tab button from the keyboard. It will be then appear. And first of all, we have to give the index number. So this is called index number. To Here I'm not actually selecting 2, I'm actually selecting the any value in this cell. Okay, then comma, then I have to uh, uh, log this value. I'm okay. I will log it later. I'm showing it now, showing it to you right now. This one, comma, this one, comma, and this one. I have chosen all the revenue scenarios. Okay, then bracket close. So if I select 3, you can select 3 to 27,000, it is there. If I select 1, then the revenue, this is the best case, 33,000 is there. Base case is number 2, 30,000. So this works like this. Now if I drag up to this, you will see there will be no value, because as we know, Excel moves dynamically. So when we moved like this, all this value Excel took. For example, C25, this is C25, C26, C27. If we select this one, we can see D25, 26, 27. Okay, but here if I select this one, at first it is selecting C22, that is C22, this one. There is no value here. Okay, and in this place it is D22, D22. There is no value here, because first of all we have to give the index number, and index number is appearing here. So we have to log this cell for all this data. So I am doing here in this formula I can log this, or I'm doing it from the scratch for you. Okay, so this was our first formula. I'm doing it again for you. So first I have to give index number, and I have to log it. To log, B is the column number and 22 is a row number. Between them, row and column I have to put my mouse cursor and press F4 from your keyboard. At this, you can see before the column name and before the row number, a dollar sign is added, means that both the column and rows are locked. Now, comma, now select all these three values. Now, if you drag up to this, you will see P22 is showing everywhere, it is locked. This, the same process will be repeated in case of cost is equal to choose function, then index number. I have to log that, then select this one, comma, this one, comma, this one, and drag up to this. Now, if you select one, you can see in case of revenue 33,000, 38,500, and all this will appear. And for one, cost was this 70,600, 22,000, and 26,400. If you select two, it will change accordingly. Okay, so this is how uh, based on different scenarios the overall model changes. Now we will subtract this one from revenue and drag. When we choose any scenario, all the model will change, you can see. So this is one example. Now I am giving you another example. Here, uh, in the in this example, only revenue and cost was there, but in this example, revenue, cogs, general and administration expense, selling and marketing expense, tax, everything is available. Okay, so how to do this? uh, Here, let's first of all we have to give scenario. Here we can see revenue, cogs, general and selling. Revenue, cogs, general administration and selling. Four things are given here. So let's create the drop down menu first. One, two, three. Because there are three cases. Now with the help of choose function, first of all index number, this should be locked. Then we are doing revenue first, this one, comma, this one, comma, this one, and dragging through this. So all these things are covered here. Now cogs, index number, log this one, comma, now drag. All these values are covered in this case. Now general and administrative, gross profit, okay, we are just deducting the COGS from revenue. Now this one, dragging. Now for selling and marketing, okay, I'm checking whether all the data are locked or not. Okay, so profit before tax will be gross profit minus these two expenses. Done. Tax, let's take this tax here. I'm copying this and pasting it right here. Okay, so tax will be if this is negative number, then there will be no tax, but if it is positive number, then there will be a tax at 18% of the amount in profit before tax. So here we have to write a formula. If this sales value is greater than 0, then this sales value into 18%, otherwise it will be 0. Okay, here 0 is appearing because we have not locked this value. Okay, so here uh, we are deleting both of them, and here the tax is J29, so J29 must be locked. Now we can see the values. Now net income is profit before tax minus tax. Dragging through this. Now the model is complete. Okay, if I change to my base case, that is my natural case is 2. If I select this 2, you can see all the data is, all this data in this model is changed. If I select 3, you can see all the data in this model changed accordingly. So this is how we can add more and more variables and more cases also, and we can do this scenario analysis, and this will facilitate the decision making process by the management. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.